everybody, this is Viji once again coming to you with an absolutely new dish from the state of Kerala. This banana is a typical banana known as Nendram Param. Param is a ripe fruit. It's known as Param in Tamil and Malayalam. So Nendram Param is a particular fruit, banana fruit available in the state of Kerala, and they do a jam. They overripe. They always, this is the early stage, even though this might be sweet, it's an early stage, where you have to wait till everything blackens. And then you open it up, cut it into roundels, and then stir fry in ghee. For a cup of this banana, which is already sweet, you add a quarter cup of jaggery powder. And then you keep stirring it till you get to that jam consistency. So you add the ghee little by little, and in the end, when you add, it forms itself into a jam, which is known as Nendram Param Varati. Varati is the thickened form of jam. This can be used for almost anything. For the Indian rotis, for just scoop it up and have spoonfuls of it. And what else? It's just a flavorful jam. It has a typical taste of Kerala. So let's get started, shall we? First of all, ghee is an important part of this dish. So I'm going to add some ghee. So most of the desserts that you do in South India that are jaggery based or even milk based, sugar based, you add cardamom powder most of the time. But for this dish, because this has so much of flavor of its own, I won't be adding the cardamom powder because that removes the fragrance of this banana itself. So here is the ripened one that I have cut. You can see how ripe it is. It like presses down. This is hard. So I will wait for this to ripen for some time. But these are already ripened. I had kept it aside for about 4 to 5 days till they really become blackened outside and very soft. So the skin was easily, I was able to remove the skin, cut it into round pieces, and then I add it with this. So we will allow this to cook for some time in ghee. This is one of the most favorite, not only amongst the Keralites, but amongst the South Indian Tamil speaking community of Tamil Nadu. Nendram Param Varati. It is. See, the more ripe it is, the easier it is to become into it. It turns into a jam. So that is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to keep it closed for some time till I know it softens a little more, and then I will give it a nice stir again. Okay? So, as I said, bananas are in plenty in South India. Different varieties of bananas. You have the Sevvaraparam, that is a red banana. You have the Malaparam that's grown amongst the hills, downhills. You have Poombaram, you have Malaparam, you have Rasatali. Rasatali tastes of apple when you cut in half. It has the flavor of apple. You have the Nendram Param. You have a host of bananas that are so predominantly a part of the South Indian cuisine. We cannot do without bananas because for takeaway gifts on special occasions or for marriages, a pair of bananas are kept with a coconut and a betel nut leaf with betel nuts is always given in a very fancy bag to every person who attends the function. It is available throughout the year. Bananas are never out of season. They are available in all seasons. That is why a banana is considered very religious, and it's given for priests when they come. The raw banana is given, and we cook out of raw bananas. We cook out of banana stems. We cook out of banana flowers. We make such exotic dishes because the tree is so much part of our lifestyle. We eat out of a banana leaf and we recycle it. It goes back to the earth and it comes back again in the form of a banana tree. See, this recycling process is so environmental friendly that was taught to us by our forefathers many centuries before. Even today, there are many families living in the towns and villages or even the cities perhaps where they eat out of a banana leaf at home. They don't use a plate. So that is the greatness of our lifestyle, traditional lifestyle. Many of them follow it still. I can already get the flavor of the ghee and the banana both together. It gives me such an exotic fragrance. I'm sure if you were here, you'll agree with me. I'm going to allow this to cook before I add in the jaggery, because the jaggery always slows down the cooking. I want this to become absolutely soft, pliable, mushy before I add the jaggery powder. Sometimes when you get jaggery blocks, you powder it, you melt it in water, in hot water, and then you strain it. But this jaggery, powdered jaggery, will not have the sediments that needs to be removed when you strain. It has a kind of a scum because it's unrefined sugar, so you need to clean it. But this one is safe enough. So here, it has to get to this consistency where it becomes one mushy mess. This is the way jams usually are. So at this point, I will add my jaggery. Okay, just a quarter of the jaggery would do. Not more than that. I've tried to use the dark version of the jaggery, which they say is healthier than the lighter one, because this is less processed than that one. This is the traditional jaggery that they use in temples, the dark one. There's nothing, no nuts involved in this, no fried nuts. Just jaggery, ghee, and an overripe banana makes the best jam ever. So let me add a little more ghee to it. Okay. So Nendram Varati. That is the name in Kerala. This is done. I sign off, Viji'sVeggieVignettes, until we meet again the next time with another new recipe. So here's one more for you to try. Like, subscribe my channel, and make me feel motivated every time you do that. Bye until then.